So I have this model that I want to machine, and I've just bought some new tools, and they're all tapered ball noses for this. So how do I add those to the Carveco tool database? So if I go to toolpaths and then select the tool database, and then come down to the folder that you want or create your own folder, and then go to add tool. And then what you can do is add a description. So let's say it's a 1/16 of an inch tapered ball nose. And then for the tool type, what you want to use is a radius engraving. Now the reason for that is because there isn't an option for a tapered ball nose. And if you take a look at a radius engraving tool, you can see that the geometry on it is pretty much the same as a tapered ball nose. So then set up the tool units that you'd like to work in and the rates for the speeds and feeds. Enter your diameter, so that's the shank diameter. So let's say that that is 1/4 of an inch. The half angle, so it's just from there to there. So let's just say it's 3 degrees per side. The tip radius, then that's the 1/16 of an inch. So enter that there. The step down would normally be half of the radius, but you're probably going to be using this for 3D stuff, so it's not really that important because it will just be following the contour of the relief. So I'll just enter maybe 0.03, and then for the step over, maybe enter a percentage of, let's say 10% to start off with. And also the spindle speed, the feed rate and the plunge rate, I would normally get those from the manufacturer. So, and it all depends on your machine as well. So enter the spindle speed, the feed rate and the plunge rate. (24,000 RPM). I'm not used to working in inches for the feed rate. So let's do that, let's say 30. I have no idea whether that's an accurate sort of speed. And then normally it's about half of that for the plunge rate. And then if you want to, you can enter any notes in here. This is my tapered ball nose. It is great. And you can write down if you want to ramp in, make sure that you ramp in. Normally I do that in capitals for a compression tool just to remind me. So select OK, and then you can see that it's saved at the bottom there. And then you can use that tool within your jobs.